tricks and hidden features of MI A1. So let's start. So first thing I have to show you is a camera launching shortcut. You can launch the camera in MI A1 by double pressing the power button. Enable this setting by going to settings, gesture, and enable this jump to camera. After this, you can just double press the power button from anywhere and the camera will open, as you can see here. It doesn't matter whether your phone is locked or unlocked. Now let's move to the next tip. You guys already know that every Android phone has this auto rotate setting, but the home screen of any Android phone cannot be rotated. But in this phone, you have the option to rotate your home screen too. To enable that, just tap and hold any empty space on the home screen. Now press the setting icon here. Enable this allow home screen rotation. Now your home screen will rotate too, as like some other apps. So now let's move on. Guys, when you buy MI A1, you don't have any battery percentage showing in the notification bar. So to enable the battery percentage, bring down the notification panel and here you see this setting icon. Just tap and hold this setting icon. Then you see this new option in the setting which called System UI Tuner. Go to System UI Tuner. Then click on status bar. Then you see this option called battery and select on that and select always show battery percentage. Then now you have the battery percentage visible in your notification bar. You can also change the time format from here. The time format you can select as you want. The default is hour and minute. You can set it to hour, minute and seconds as per your requirement. Now moving to the next thing, as you guys already know, this phone is pretty big and one hand usability is not very much possible on this phone. So tackle that issue, Google gives this gesture called swipe at fingerprint scanner to bring the notification panel down. So enable this feature by going to setting, gesture and enable this swipe for notification toggle. Now you see that when I swipe my finger from up to down on the fingerprint scanner, you see that the notification panel comes down. It's a very good feature, I have to say that. Now moving to the next thing, Google gives the ambient display in this phone. Ambient displays are commonly comes with the Samsung phones because they use AMOLED display, so it can save the battery. For enabling ambient display, just go to setting, display and enable the ambient display. Now if you receive any notification and if your display is off, then you see this ambient display as you can see on the screen. It's a really handy feature. Now moving to the next feature, when you bring down the notification panel with one finger, then you see this small portion of the notification panel and you have to bring it down twice so you can see the full settings. If you want directly extended notification panel, just bring down with two fingers as you can see here. Now Android supports split screen with Nougat update. So if you want to use the split screen, just open two apps and press the recent app button. Select the first app and drag it to upwards on the screen and select the second app in the middle portion of the screen as you can see here. And now you can use two apps side by side on this phone with the help of split screen option. And even you can do the multitasking by double tapping the recent apps as you can see here. If you are on Chrome and then you close the Chrome and then you go to YouTube. Now if you want to go to Chrome, just double tap this the recent app button so you can directly jump to the Chrome, and if you again double tap it, then you jump back to the YouTube app. It's a very good feature actually. Now moving on to the next thing, which is the notification panel arrangement. You can arrange these icons in the notification panel by clicking on this pen button as you see here. Just click on this button and you can add some icons here or you can remove some icons from here. So you can make it as you like. So it is a very good thing. Now moving to the next thing, which is an inbuilt cleaner in this phone. For using this, just go to the setting and go to the storage and tap on the three dots on the top right corner and you see this option storage cleanup and tap on that option. Now you can see this junk files, which is cache junk, residual junk files, obsolete APKs. You can delete them from here directly. It can feed your 1 GB of memory easily. Now moving on, the next feature I have to tell you about is the icon shortcut, or you can tell 3D touch if you are Apple user. When you are on a home screen, I tap and hold any icon, I can see some shortcuts from the home screen without going in that particular app. As you can see here in YouTube, I can see the trending option and the subscription and the search icon from here without going to the YouTube app. Most of the time this thing only works with the Google apps. Now moving on, the Xiaomi Mi A1 even has infrared blaster on the top of the phone, so you can control your TV, ACs and any infrared device with this phone by using this Mi Remote app. It's a very good feature. I'm using it a lot. Just go to Mi Remote app and assign your remote and use it as a TV remote, AC remote, whatever you want. Now moving to the next thing, with the Android Nougat update, you get the built-in Google Assistant in your phone, and the Google Assistant is really good. You can give some command, let's say what's the weather like, or you want some reminder from the Google Assistant. If you want to use the Google Assistant, just say okay Google or tap and hold the home button. Now moving to the next thing which many people hate about this phone, the MIUI. Cause lot of you guys have liked the MIUI because of the second space. The second space is really good feature on MIUI, but you can get this in this device also. Just bring down the notification panel and select your avatar and then select guest. Now you are in a second space, which is really good, and you can use it as a second space. And if you want to go back, just bring down the notification panel and select on the guest avatar and select your avatar, and now you are on your home screen. So it's a really good feature. Now let's move to the camera. It has a very good manual camera. Let me show you some of the manual settings that it offers. Go to camera, select the option and select this manual mode. Now in manual mode you see all of the settings here, which is white balance. You can see the presets of white balance here, and you can even adjust the white balance with the Kelvin temperature, and you have the autofocus and manual focus options here, and you can control the shutter speed from here and the ISO, and you can even control the lens which you want to shoot in. If you want to shoot with wide angle lens, just select from here, and if you want to shoot with telephoto lens, select from here. And one really cool feature I have seen in this phone, which is the focus picking. This feature is come in very high-end cameras, and it is a really good feature, I have to say that. Go to the focus option, and now you can see this option, the focus picking. Just turn on this focus picking. Now if you want to focus on any subject, let's say this earphones, after turning the focus picking on, you can see these red colored outlines from the subject which you want to focus. If the subject is in focus, then you see this outline with the subject. So that's all about the manual camera. Now moving to the next thing. Many people annoyed by this Google app. When you swipe right, then you see that the Google app appear, and many people annoyed with that. So if you wanna disable it, just simply tap and hold any empty space on the home screen. Then select on the setting here and just disable this which says show Google app. Now the Google app is disabled, and now if you swipe right, you don't see this Google app. Now moving to the next thing, which is really good trick that I wanna show you about this phone or any other phone. You can do it on any other phone, and your phone will become very fast and snappy. Now to fasten up your phone, just go to setting and go to the about device. Now tap the build number 7 times. You are now developer. Now go to the developer options. Now find the animation scales, and here turn the animation scale down to 0.5x, and after that, as you can see, the snappiness of the phone is increased a lot because the animation of opening apps and opening settings is reduced by half. So you can see the snappiness of the phone. It's a really good trick. You should try this on your phone also. Now moving to the next thing, which Apple announced on its iPhone 10, which is face unlock. Apple called it Face ID. Now if you have this phone or any other Android phone which has the Android 7 Nougat, then you get this feature on your smartphone by just going to settings, security, and go to smart unlock. Now tap on trusted face, and it can scan your face. As you can see here. Now if you want to unlock it, press the power button, and you can see this icon on the bottom of the screen. When you show your face on the camera, you can see the unlock icon, and now if you swipe up the screen, your phone is unlocked. It's a very good feature, I have to say that. It's a magical and radical thing as per the Apple, and now you can use it on your Android phone. So that's all of the feature I have found in this device, guys. I hope you like this video. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and share this video with your friend who has the Mi A1. Thank you so much for watching this.